Hello, this is Father Ken Lau, and welcome to the new episode of Nuggets for the Soul. In this episode, I would like to share with you about the story of a young woman who was saved from being raped and killed by a serial killer through the praying of the Holy Rosary. So I'm reading this from the 10 Wonders of the Rosary by Father Don Calloway. So he wrote, in 1978, the Rosary saved a young woman from being raped and killed by the infamous serial killer Ted Bundy. Responsible for at least 30 brutal and sadistic murders, Ted Bundy was eventually caught and executed by electric chair in 1989. Before his death, he testified to an aspect of one of his killing sprees in Florida that not even he understood. On the evening of January 15, 1978, Bundy broke into the sorority house at Florida State University in Tallahassee and brutally assaulted and killed several young women. However, one of the women in the house remained completely untouched, even though she had come face to face with the killer. When police arrived at the scene of the brutal murders, they found the young woman in a near catatonic state, unwilling to speak to anyone but a priest. A local priest, Monsignor William Kerr, was called to the scene to speak to the woman. She told him that after Ted Bundy had killed two of her sorority sisters and severely harmed two others, he opened the door to her room, ready to kill her. Oddly, when Bundy opened the door and saw her lying in bed, he dropped his weapon and ran away. The young woman told Monsignor Kerr that before she had gone off to college, she had promised her mother that every night before going to bed, she would pray a rosary for protection. That particular night, she had fallen asleep while praying the rosary. The rosary was in her hand when Bundy opened the door and looked at her. Incredibly, when Ted Bundy was on death row, he asked for spiritual guidance from Monsignor William Kerr, the same priest that had talked to the young woman on the night of the murders. In the course of their conversation, Bundy informed Monsignor Kerr that he had no idea why he had not killed the young woman. He said that when he had gotten to her room, he had every intention of killing her, but a mysterious force prevented him from entering the room, and he dropped his weapon and fled. He didn't know it, but that mysterious force was the rosary. And this is what Saint Anthony Marie Claret said, "Let victory be thine, O Mother. Thou wilt conquer. Yes, thou hast the power to overcome all heresies, errors, and vice. And I, confident in your powerful protection, will engage in the battle not only against flesh and blood, but against the prince of darkness, as the Apostle Paul says, grasping the shield of the Holy Rosary and armed with a double-edged sword of the divine word." So I hope we're all encouraged to pray the Rosary every day. God bless. The living saint, Jesus, Mary, Joseph, we trust in you.